Hello again, Doctor. I had a bit of a shaky loop incident, but let's not talk about it. Yesterday,
Why not?
I
This is
set
therapy.
fire to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I,
Well, that
I
is a
just
little
wanted
more
the day
pressing.
to move forward. I instantly quit. And lo and behold, here we are, a new day. Hannah's clothes are a pile of ashes.
Alrighty. You are a mess. You burned Hannah's clothes. Did he spell Hannah with the no one? Who cares?
I've kept almost all of her stuff, as she left it. It's just the clothes. I've decided to burn those yesterday, so here I am. Hannah loved clothes. Every season, she'd donate her entire wardrobe to some charity or another, and only buy stuff she loved. Now I was left with winter. I don't even know what her favourite season was. Does it matter? What's your favourite season, Doctor?
Mine is autumn.
Yeah, autumn's a good season.
I thought you'd be an autumn person. That means you're supposed to be grounded and productive. And you like your space.
Cool.
I am only one of those things.
Yeah. So, Valentine's Day.
There's more than one question there, Doctor.
Damn it.
Where? Where? Where Valentine's Day?
God damn it.
I was at Henley Church on Valentine's Day,
What was everyone
visiting
at
Hannah's
church?
grave.
Oh.
It was the anniversary of her death. Her parents wanted a huge funeral with all the trimmings. Hannah would never have come for it. It does give me somewhere to visit. I got to write the epitaph.
Oh, jeez. What did you write?
That's not really something I know.
Epic.
You're wrong.
Is that how you spell epitaph?
I think so.
We walk alone without our angel.
Cool.
I'm not sure what you're getting at. Can you spell it out for me?
Christ. What is your favorite season?
I like winter. Being snowed in with Hannah. Just the two of us. It's paradise.
That's creepy. It's slightly romantic, but you describing it as paradise was slightly unsettling.
Maybe our angel. That's what he called.
I'm not religious, but when I wrote Hannah's epitaph, I knew her parents would want some acknowledgement of the great bearded one. But she was an angel to me. She was an angel to everyone.
That's what I'm gonna start calling God. It's
The
great
great
bearded one.
one. Oh my god. Just say that at work. Wonder how that'll go over at sunrise. Just, well, it's another lovely day provided by the great bearded one.
You wrote her epitaph. It was literally one sentence, like, presumably the first sentence in... The other part is we walk alone. Maybe that's...
I've been alone since Hannah. I can't imagine anyone ever replacing her. Not that I've looked. Do you think I should look for someone else?
If you feel you are ready for that.
Best way to get over man is to get under a new one. Whatever. I think... Oh my god, why the fuck am I so dumb? I think... You should look for someone new.
I don't know.
Guess you should look for someone.
Okay, fine. I'll try. I'm not really sure what I'm looking for, though. Just sign up to Tinder and start swiping. Maybe it's
That's
just
how most people
company
do
I'm
it.
missing. Although I don't really want any.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
This maybe I miss having company, but I don't want company. But like,
I don't know.
the love me, but leave me alone.
So I just want, like, something to do. Because I feel like loneliness never sets in when I'm too busy to realize that I'm lonely.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like right when you have nothing to do, it's like, I want something right now. But, like, it doesn't even have to be romantic. It could just be, like, going over to a friend's house and just, like, watching TV or something. Like, going for a walk or something like that. It's like, oh, hey, look, something to do with company. And the moment it's over, it's like, all right, gonna drop you off. I'm going. I need my space. Where were we on Valentine's Day? He burned her clothes. She donated her clothes.
Hannah was forever giving to charity. Her things, her time, our money. I actually suggested a charity that Dr. Dekker mentioned called Mind Stretch Outreach. Mind Stretch Outreach arranges programs for gifted children. It's for poor, clever kids who can't afford private education. It's not much of a charity, I guess, but it certainly ends up with a lot of clever people who are thankful to the people running it. Which, in this case, is Dr. Dekker.
You looked slightly confused about that.
Doctor Dekker ran a charity?
Charity.
And
Dr.
damn
Dekker
it.
felt that Hannah was holding me back. The memories of Hannah. In his opinion, I was holding on to the past. So I guess he cursed me. If that's even a thing. Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
Probably not. I mean, look at you, buddy.
Did Dekker call you on Valentine's Day?
It was a missed call. It was Valentine's Day, so I wasn't in the mood for conversation. Sorry, no.
What?
Can't help you. Sorry.
Damn it. What?
That's not the...
Damn it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Seeming awfully suspicious there, buddy.
fucking...
I need to, like, calm down and just type like a normal human being. You blamed Dr. Dekker? Dekker. Dr. Dekker. Dr. Dekker ran the charity. Oh, that is not charity. Oh, right. That is what that is.
Yes, Dr. Dekker cursed me. I don't really want to talk about it, but let's just say I blame him for the way I am. Can you give me some advice, Doctor?
The way you are? And then he wants advice. That's...
Pass.
Don't blame. Who do we tell him not to blame?
I don't know. The only person he's blaming seems to be Dekker. But it seems like Dekker might be actually be behind everything. Why is everything with Dekker's name Dr. Dekker ran a charity?
Don't blame yourself.
Sorry, I don't know. Is it me or did it just really get cold in here?
Why are you and Mariana cold?
The rest of them were fine. See, Mariana, it makes sense because she's wearing a fucking, like, loose dress. Like, that thing can't retain heat. Also, it has no sleeves. Like...
I don't know what kind of advice he wants. Maybe, like, ask what kind of advice?
I've been trying to think how I can get past today. I've come up with a couple of choices. I could set fire to Hannah's photographs. I've got them in Dropbox anyway. Setting fire to the clothes did the trick. Or setting fire to a rocking chair. She sounds like an old lady, but she loved that rocking chair, which I've not sat in since. Which one do you think's best?
Why do you have to burn something of hers? Like... just be very careful burning things, please. Like...
I don't... I feel like photographs would be too much. But a rocking chair is... It's a fucking rocking chair. The photographs are in a Dropbox, so it's just a matter of pushing a delete button.
I don't know, because, like, photographs, though.
Right?
Like...
But it's the one thing that he doesn't have to burn. Like, physically. Like, if anything, it might cause the most, like, emotional damage, but less chance for physical risk and, like, damage to others because he's burning a fucking rocking chair. Presumably in his house. Or outside of his house, which means that neighbors are gonna come outside and see this asshole burning a rocket... Wow. I almost said rocket ship. Rocking chair.
That would be even weirder. Especially since rocket ships are generally made of some kind of metal, I think. So, just trying to burn a rocket ship in his front yard. Just trying to burn this big metal contraption.
I'm a dumb.
Photographs it is then. I'll let you know how it goes.
I feel bad about that one.
And I just, like, I hate how, like, unquestioningly they listen to you. Like...
Well, that's the thing, though, with a lot of, that's the thing. One of my teachers in college, for psychology, is a therapist. Her rule is, like... Her rule with therapy is the same rule on Facebook, is, like, she won't add any she won't add any of her students as friends, and she won't take any of her students as, patients until it's been at least, like, 2 years since she's had them in a class. But she was telling us about, like, having patients, and that, like, patients will do this. Mm-hmm. Which is, like, it's part of the reason why I feel like therapy won't help for me, because my mom also knows lots of people who are therapists, and, like, growing up with them and talking to them too, they all kind of go back to the same point about being a therapist, is don't give advice. Because patients will hear what you say, will hear the advice that you say, and will take it as, like, that's the fix.
I'm like, oh yeah, you're a therapist. You know what you're talking about.
Right. So
you
it's
know
like,
how to fix everything.
It's like your goal is to just kind of sit there and listen, and sort of, like, not give them advice, but, like, help them come to their own conclusions. Mm-hmm. But that also helps you legally, because if they take your advice and go out and do something and it doesn't work and they get hurt, you were the one who told them to do it. Mm-hmm. So it's like on a bunch of levels. If you tell Nathan to burn the rocking chair and he accidentally burns his house down, that's on you. Yeah.
It'd get him out of his loop. He'd wake up the next day and his house would be gone. That'd be different.
He'd be out of that loop forever.
Just come in the next day. So it worked. But...
I've got nothing.
We're, like, asking him when he left the church. I don't know.
I left Henley Church about 11 o'clock on Valentine's Day. I was talking to an archaeologist who said it then covered some fossils resembling a strange cephalopod-like creature. Strange place to find an octopus, really. What? Do you think I've got something to do with Dr. Dekker's murder? Maybe you should ask your assistant who Dekker saw that day.
Well, that's kind of where that questioning came from, as he tried to call you.
You got super defensive there. Yes.
David Hunt.
I can change my skin.
Then skins.
Dr. Dekker dated his patients. I had a hot date. We went out for drinks.
I took photos of Jessica.
Dr. Dekker did
On
phone
Valentine's Day.
ask me for Nathan's number. There was a girl there.
Am I wrong to keep the locket?
I'm allowed to talk to her, aren't I? He was preoccupied with finding
Photographs.
patterns.
Rocking chair.
I haven't been back to the beach since.
I had a bit of a shaky loop incident.
Where I find something
I set fire
beautiful in the sea.
to Hannah's clothes in the garden. I dug the grave.
I wish I'd said goodbye.
Dr. Dekker cursed me.
It didn't weigh enough to have a body in it.
Oh, Doctor, you surprised me. Reminds me of Officer Yates. Did I ever mention I had a special friend in the police force? Nah, it's not something you drop politely into a conversation. He's been doing some
Special
digging and he's
friend.
found a couple things. There's a crime scene report that goes into all the gory details and another report that's about the patient you're seeing today, Claire. I'll put them both on the desk for you. And thanks for the grief counselling, by the way. It's really been helping, you know, I'm so glad you're here.
Spiked. That's ominous. I like Jaya.
Alright, so we've got new evidence. We've got a Professor Warwick.
Who are you?
It's like
If this is who I think
they are
it
not
is.
necessary to talk to, apparently. but
If this is who I think it is, I think this is her buddy. I think this is her buddy. It is from Contradiction.
I need to watch the Contradiction stuff again because I don't remember.
He was the creepy guy in charge of the cult place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I knew that, like, at least one of the actors from Contradiction was in here, too. And it's him. He was the one who was always drinking and obsessed with, like... and he was obsessed with, like, all the witchcraft stuff. And he did that, too. Alright, never mind. I'm getting to, like, Claire's arrest report.
40 hours on Tuesday, the 8th of November, myself and blah 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 Holt responded to a call received from a neighbor of the Bauer house. Smart Avenue concerning a reported disturbance. We arrived at the address and knocked on the front door, but there was no reply. When we then examined the rear of the property and gained entry through insecure patio doors. We entered the property through this door, and I announced myself by shouting police, but did not hear any response. We searched the premises. Upon entering the dining room, I saw a female seated next to a man who was lying on the ground. The man did not appear to be conscious. Both persons were drenched in blood, and there was a substantial amount of blood on the carpet, walls, and furniture. I noted what appeared to be a steak knife on the floor, which was also covered in blood. At this point, I asked the woman to put her hands on her head, which she did. PC Holt secured the female while I checked the man for signs of life, but found none. I asked the woman her name, and she identified herself to me as Claire Castleford. I asked if she knew the dead man, and she said he was her husband, David Castleford. I asked what happened, and she said that she had killed him. Following a search by PC Holt, which revealed no other person present at the house, I said to Castleford, 20:52 hours, you are under arrest on suspicion of murder. I then cautioned her and placed her in the back of a police car for transportation to Weston Police Station.
Okay.
Where I relayed the circumstances of arrest, blah blah blah. Authorized her stuff.
Yeah. Gave her over to PC Hill. Huh. So David's dead. Title, Doctor. Last name, Dekker.
No first name. The victim was located in his office, seated on a chair behind the desk, soaked in blood with an obvious chest wound. Possible murder weapons are a paper spike, 150 millimeters long, protruding from the approximate region of the victim's heart. Time of death estimated from liver temperature measurements to be between 8:30 and 10:30 p.m. on 14/02/17. Note that the victim's body was reportedly discovered at 10:20 p.m. on 14/02/17, Valentine's Day.
Right. It's a weird British dating thing. Okay. Alright, so he was stabbed in the heart with a paper spike.
Claire killed her husband with a steak knife. I remember she said she, stabbed him. I don't remember if we knew he was dead or not.
No, it was just that he wasn't, he was very unresponsive to her.
Which would make sense if he was dead.
Okay.
Like that one old lady in A Night in the Woods that, kept her husband's corpse.